Hello, Marvin Lindsay from First Presbyterian Church. This video is my what I did for summer vacation report to you, members of First Presbyterian Church and the internet at large. And it's also going to be some of my thoughts about what you can do to maintain your sanity in these very strange times that we're living in. So what did I do for my summer vacation? I did mulch. Check it out. I did mulch. You see, we had a stay vacation. We thought that for our family and our situation, that was the safest thing to do this year, so we stayed home. And we do miss seeing our loved ones back east, but what we did instead was we worked in the yard a lot, and I got mulch and more mulch and more mulch and mulched our flower beds because I like to work in the yard. It makes me feel good. It's not everybody likes yard work, but I like yard work, and I enjoy being in the outdoors, especially on a beautiful day like today. Can you believe this? 75 degrees, August 4th. It's just gorgeous day here in Columbia, Missouri. So I did that, and I did some bicycling. Ran into a family from the church while I was out on a bicycle ride one Sunday afternoon, and accompanied them back to Rocheport. And we saw it was a hognose snake, Brian and Chrissy. It was a hognose snake. We thought it was a cobra. We didn't really think it was a cobra, but it did flare its head at us. And so I came home and described it to Laura, who is the resident naturalist at our house, and she told me that it's a hognose snake. So we saw a hognose snake. And then I read some books. I read some books about online ministry and online education, because that's what we have to do right now. And I read an interesting book called How to Lead When You Don't Know Where You're Going, which has to be the best timed leadership book in the history of the world. It was printed last year. And basically the author says that every organization has a soul, and in times of great uncertainty, it's important for organizations to really be attentive to their, and maybe always, but to really be attentive to your spiritual core and make decisions out of a position of centeredness. So let's talk about that a little bit more and talk about some of these other things as well. These are really stressful times we're living in. Everybody is worried, everybody's angry, everybody is stressed out. And I think some of the things that I've done on my vacation, you might find helpful for managing your own stress. So I just want to tick those off. Number one, get outside. We were all staring at screen. Not we were all. A lot of us were staring at screens even before COVID hit, and we're staring at screens even more. Video conferencing, working from home. But take some time to get out into God's good creation and just see the wonders that God has made. And that always helps put my problems in perspective. And I think that when we're feeling overwhelmed, when we're outside of nature, we can remember that God is greater than our problems. God is even bigger. God is bigger than COVID. God is bigger than all of the stress that our society is under right now. So get outside into nature. Second thing is pray. We do, whether we are individuals or churches or other kinds of organizations, faith-based nonprofits, we do need to make decisions now more than ever from that place where God's Spirit touches our spirit. So take some time every day to pray. Pray and get out into nature. Those are the two things that I think I found most beneficial for me while I was on my vacation, and things that I will continue to do so when I'm not on vacation. There's some other things as well. Don't overeat and don't drink too much. Sometimes we use food or alcohol to numb ourselves, to deaden the pain. That just creates more pain in the long run. Because it's not good for our bodies, it's not good for our minds, and we do need to be healthy. A physically fit body is going to handle the emotional and mental stress of a pandemic, of this partisan presidential season, all the protests about policing and the things that we've been through with George Floyd, our bodies have to be healthy in order for our spirits and souls and minds to bear the burdens they're bearing right now. So that's just a little bit about what I did for my vacation and what I think you can do to basically maintain your sanity in these stressful times. And then remember the larger goal too. If we are healthy, if we are getting out in God's creation and appreciating the wonders that God has made, and if we're connected to God in prayer, then we're going to be more useful to other people. We're going to be able to be helpful to other people in their stress and in their anxiety and their uncertainty. And that's what we want to do. We want to be useful to other people. We want to be helpful to other people, because that's really, at First Presbyterian Church, that's our vision statement, disciples making a difference. We want to make a difference in the lives of other people. And now more than ever, in order to make a difference in the lives of other people, we've got to take care of ourselves. So take care of yourself. Put your own mask on, like they tell you to do on the plane. Put your own mask on, and then you'll be able to help your neighbor get his or her mask on. Take care. Goodbye.